So this is actually my first year at RACAS, and one thing that I'm really excited about is to be able to share all of the work that I've been doing the past year.
And I just wanted to showcase my work because I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, we have students in all disciplines across campus involved in research. They're displaying posters, we've got oral exhibits going on, we even have some petroglyphs and a hydroponics wall. So really, students are displaying how interdisciplinary work can be across all of our campus departments.
I do this because I believe in research, I believe in learning, I believe in students getting to experience these things firsthand and learn what it means to be a researcher or a professional and take the learning that they're doing in the classroom out into the real world and out into the labs and the spaces of our faculty.
What excites me the most is not just one specific project, but seeing the sciences and creative works all presented on equal par with each other, next to each other.
I am a biochemistry major.
I'm an illustration major.
Environmental sciences.
Film and TV production. Criminal justice and biology with a minor in political science.
Recording arts.
I'm a senior in history.
And as you move from one exhibit to the other, you really get the sense of the breadth and scope of intellectual capital.
I'm just so excited for how phenomenal our students are doing. This celebration of all their hard work.
I'm Jacob Williamson, and I'm an illustration major here at CU Denver. This is my project here, Colorado Petroglyph 2022 Mammals. These are 10 different mammal species here that are endangered, threatened, or of special concern here in the state of Colorado. And we don't just have mammals, we have reptiles, we have fish, we have birds, which are all endangered. So this is the first of hopefully a few of those projects. The inspiration behind this would be the petroglyphs or cave paintings that you find all across the world. We have some here in southern Colorado especially, and then over in Utah and places like that.
And my research, Cowtown Counterculture, looks at the punk movement of the 1975 to 1985 thereabouts of the Denver metro area. I wanted to look into this because I feel like counterculture movements are really not well studied, and if they are studied at all, it's in major metropolitan areas, which at the time Denver was not. The title actually comes from the fact that the punks called it the world's largest cowtown.
My research project is focusing on Asian American perceptions of the police in light of COVID-19 and the increase in hate crimes towards the Asian American Pacific Islander community. I am currently working on pre-testing a draft of a survey that I will be distributing to gain insight on people's perceptions, their experiences reporting hate crimes, and how that's changed their overall views of the police.
And I decided to make a game called Thrust Runic Daggers. This is for an independent study that I took as part of InWorks and a human-centered design initiative. And so I really wanted to create a game or try to see if I enjoyed making them, because I play them all the time. So I really want to try to get some sort of knowledge and see if this is something that I want to do full time.
Today I'm doing my presentation on my project that I've been doing for 3 semesters with Eureka. It's on fintech and positive social impact, and the main goal is really to build an app. So fintech is financial technology, and it refers to any application or software that allows us to send money, receive money, and lend money easily and instantly. It's not in developing countries, and the developing country that I'm looking at is actually Jamaica, since I'm from Jamaica. So I thought I could create an app to deliver that same system. And that's where I came up with BLI. BLI is a term used in the Caribbean, which means to give a chance. And basically we found that there is a direct correlation between fintech and positive social impact.
There's a couple of things that I've seen today that really has caught my imagination. One is a exhibit where they were assessing how magpies and ravens interact with wolves that are in captivity and what that says about the ecosystem that is around that region. I thought that was really fascinating. Another one that I found particularly interesting was one of our Future of Creativity Award winners from the College of Arts and Media. And it was a group of computer science, geography, data science, and chemistry and recording arts that put together a hydroponic system and then created sensors in the soil. And as the pH levels of the soil changed or the water levels changed as the plants were growing, it fed into a computer module that actually created a song and a sound, so you would know just by listening to the song the relative health of the soil.
The goal is essentially to combine art, agriculture, and accessibility and create a hydroponic system that has generative ambient music that allows for the plants to ask for help when they need.
It is a much more effective system so that you don't have to have a green thumb in order to grow, and so it allows the accessibility to everyone to grow their own food.
We used a garment rack, everything else comes from Lowe's or Amazon, and it's all off-the-wall things. And the entire purpose is to essentially get more people involved on where their food comes from and how they can source it.
I think that projects like that are really inspiring, and when we think about the ambiguous nature of today's world, those kinds of transdisciplinary crossover projects really are fascinating and point us to a future that is going to be very interesting to watch how our young people here engage it and also lead it.
The reaction that I am doing is the computational examination of gold nanoclusters used for synthetic gas production. Overall, the most efficient thing about this research is that it has an atmospheric effect. So instead of just allowing for carbon dioxide to be released into the atmosphere, we can use it in order to create a synthetic gas.
RACAS has been amazing. I've presented several times at RACAS, so it's very exciting to be back in person.
I'm most excited to see the other projects and see what other students have been working on.
I think the most exciting part was realizing that people actually, care about research.
But more than that is also to see what others have done with their research. It's really important for us to understand research from ourselves as well as other people around us.
You really get the sense of the breadth and scope of intellectual capital and the future of the creative works and the future of work, future of health, future of education that Colorado Denver is training the next generation to be. And if today's any indication, our future looks bright.
It's just a fantastic energy.
The passion, the articulation by the students.
The variety of student research, the depth of the research that undergrads are doing.
It's just amazing to see.
But all of you have gained new insights and skills into who you are and what you may want to do through the research and creative activities that you have pursued. And you have contributed to new knowledge that lays the groundwork for future breakthroughs. I am impressed by your dedication to your chosen fields of study and what is shown in your research. As you progress past CU Denver, I hope the foundational methods and skills you've gained here serve you in solving the major challenges facing our world. We need you.